Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Catoosa High School football. Johnny Casillas along with Jimmy Keeter. We are in Coweta, Oklahoma, Jimmy, streaming live over the Catoosa Sports Network. Indians coming off of two big wins, early season wins, and man, they're here at Coweta. Coweta struggling as of late. We'll talk a little bit about them, but also the offense that the Catoosa Indians are putting together.
Yeah, so far two really strong games by the Indians. Daniel Queen, Jose Ortiz. Daniel's leadership's getting it done. Jose, very, very physical, couple hundred yards average each game. Daniel's right there with him. Indians haven't needed to throw the ball yet, but so far so good. Good offensive play, good offensive line play, and so far so good, but a little bit different competition tonight. Yeah,
Ortiz on the two ball games has a total of 8 touchdowns, and 7 of those are offense, and one on the defense. So he's having quite a banner year, and probably a lot of people are asking, where's he been all our life? But actually, Jose has this talent, always had this talent. He just throughout his career. And so far, it's been pretty good, but, throughout his career, he had suffered some injuries.
Well, Jose didn't really get in the game until about the 3rd or 4th game of his sophomore year. And when he got in the game, he surprised everybody. He was a strong, physical ball carrier, and that was as a sophomore. And then, as you just mentioned, we got good plays out of him, got a lot of work out of him, and then, 3rd or 4th week, he went down with an injury, and I don't think that he did come back, but I don't think he ever fully got back up to strength. And then you can just tell by looking at him what he did in the weight room during the off season, during the Summer Pride program, and it's showing up on Friday nights.
Yeah, much changed player all the way around for Jose Ortiz. Coweta a little bit banged up, struggling, 0-2 so far this year. Had a real good game against Wagner, lost in the last minute, but this you always got to be aware about be aware of Coweta Tigers.
Hey man, when you JD Geneva at quarterback, he can throw the ball. He only played 5 games last year. I think he threw for 1,500 plus yards, lots of touchdowns. He's back now, and he's probably he very likely could be the best thrower, best passer that we face all season. That's the caliber of player he is, and specifically in the passing game.
Well, that Catoosa secondary should be used to these passes, because Sallisaw opened up as a throwing. We knew they were coming in throwing, and indeed they certainly did until late in the ball game. Glenpool did the same thing. So the secondary, they certainly have had their chances to grow up in the first 2 ball games.
They have, and they've had a lot of stress put on them. But the big deal with going back to that Sallisaw game, we knew they wanted to throw the ball practically every play. The problem is they just weren't very efficient at doing it. It was something they did, but they weren't good at it. Glenpool a little bit better at throwing the ball, had a little speed on the outside, but that secondary, this whole game is going to boil down really to the secondary will not be able to hold coverage if we give Geneva plenty of time to sit back in the pocket and scramble. We will have to have very, very good linebacker, defensive end, and Riley Teish, Ward. Some of them big guys up front are going to have to get to and put pressure on Geneva.
Well, we'll see exactly how that all transpires here as the teams. We've had the national anthem, just waiting for the teams to come out on the field to get started here in Coweta, Oklahoma. It's the Catoosa Indians and the Coweta Tigers. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins. Come be a part of our Catoosa family.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Hi, I'm Corbin Robinson with Ameriflex Hose and Accessories. I have a great crew, and they can fix anything from food service, farming, forklifts, excavators, you name it. We have been providing performance products at the best prices for over 35 years. We're a Parker, Gates, and Goodyear distributor. We have hoses from 0 to 20,000 PSI. If we don't have it, we can usually find it for you in the same day. Ameriflex Hose and Accessories, family owned and operated. We have the stuff that keeps you going.
I guess you can say influence comes in all shapes and sizes. It can push you around and make you feel stupid. It can pressure you to do things you're not really into.
Welcome back to Coweta, Oklahoma. Johnny Casillas along with Jimmy Keeter. We're here on the Catoosa Sports Network, bringing you the Tigers and the Indians here on the third week of the football season, Jimmy. As we mentioned earlier, Coweta off to a pretty slow start. Unlike Coweta, we understand that they're banged up. They've got some players missing, so it'll be interesting to see how the coaching staff adapts to the Catoosa offense. They know what we have. They know what Queen can do. They know what Ortiz can do. It's a matter if they make the adjustment.
Yeah, and you know, they've had a little time to work on it. Everybody gets a week in high school football. Yeah, they played Wagner right down to the final minute of the game. Then they took it on the chin at Tahlequah. But, you know, they want a little revenge. They came to our place last year, and we beat them in a close game. You know, it was 19, nothing. But, you know, we've got a relationship with the coaching staff over here at Coweta. For some of them, formerly at Catoosa. Coach Holt, his son here, the head coach. So this game, it's got a lot of meaning to it.
Yep. It's the captains are in the middle of the field. We're going to decide. Have we decided if this field's running east or west or north and south? Can somebody make a decision for us? Is it going east and west or north and south?
Indian captains are out there, Dalton Robertson, Jose Ortiz, Daniel Queen, and the other one is Trenton Blair.
Yeah. I think 16 seniors on this year's squad. The Indians won the toss, and they'll defer to the second half. Coweta will receive the ball.
Indians start on defense, Johnny. Who just, you know, kind of what we talked to a few minutes ago. We'll just have to see. I think our secondary is going to get a test, like we've talked about in week one. They're fairly young. A couple of them are new to be out there on the field, and they're going to need all the help they can get from that offensive line, defensive ends.
You find that kind of interesting that you win the toss, and yet they're going to see what Geneva's going to throw at them right off the bat. I get they're going to get the secondary. They're going to get their feet wet quick and make the adjustment later, I guess.
Well, you know, and it boils down to what we can get done, and you know, so far we've met every challenge that's been presented, and we'll see what we can do here in a few minutes.
Yeah. Just a word of note then here at the stadium, at Tiger Stadium, we are very close to the stands, and we're not very high.
No, we're not.
So it could get kind of loud. So bear with us. I think our producer is doing all right. We're staying right in there.
We are. We're sitting right here with the Coweta fans. We are in the press box here, but as you mentioned, very, very close, and it's a great view here at Tiger Stadium. I mean, their grandstand's not very tall, and you can see everything great. Yeah,
we've had to raise our cameras up a little bit higher so they could get over the people that will be standing. Hopefully the Indians will take care of business and not be a lot of standing from the Coweta fans, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Indians will kick off. We're thinking the stadium is going east and west, so we're going to say they're defending the west goal.
Yeah, the Indians
are east-west. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no wind right now, and Molina's shown the ability to kick the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
A couple of pooch kicks last week, but we'll see what he does here.
McCullough is the Wesley Spawn is the deep man for the Tigers. This will be Spawn at the 5. Gets to the 20-yard line, breaks outside. He's outside, one man to beat. Molina misses the tackle.
Molina did just enough there, Johnny. He broke his stride, able to let Zach Beecham catch him from the backside. For the kicker, Jonathan did a pretty good job there. He broke down and definitely impeded him, but a big run back for Coweta.
Spawn found the open hole on the outside of the Catoosa line and jumped right through it. Only had one man to beat, but it was enough to slow him down where Zach Beecham could catch up. Ball spotted on the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Coweta Tigers. J.D. Geneva is the quarterback. Boy, he passes the eye test, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a big, tall kid, 6'3".
They got him listed at 185, but boy, I tell you what, he looks a lot stronger than that. Little pitch to the cornerback, the running back coming across.
Good strong tackle there. Cole Henneman comes up from his free safety position, makes the tackle.
Henneman makes the stop. Wesley Spawn. Ball's on the 39-yard, Catoosa 39-yard line. Be 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Give is to Spawn again. Finds a hole up close to the 30-yard line. Excuse me, about the 32-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. It'll be awfully close to a 1st down.
Trenton Blair there with the initial contact. Got him wrapped up. Got a little help, other support.
Javon Chapman checks in for the Coweta Tigers. Wesley Spawn in the backfield with Geneva. Singleton out wide to the left. Geneva fakes, he's throwing. Got a man on the outside, wide open, number 11, Bryson Stevens. Stevens gets down to about the 9-yard line. A 1st down for the Coweta Tigers. Coming across, and he was wide open.
Yep, had a good route there. Had one guy on the fly going down straight down the middle of the field. Had the other guy dragging across the middle. Took our corner deep and left that open there. Gavin Phillips over there to make the stop.
Shane Bond and Riley Teisch there on the inside. Give it to Spawn. No place to go. Looks like he might have lost a yard. Let's see where they spot the ball. It'll be 2nd down for the Tigers.
Yep, Shane Vaughn there on the tackle for the Indians. Got through the line, and as Johnny said, probably met him in the backfield for no gain.
Sean Bell checks in for the Tigers. He's in the slot out on the left side. Stevens on the right side, along with number 4, Addington. Geneva, the quarterback, back to pass. Looking to his right, and he's tackled from behind for a big loss. Dylan Velasquez leads the attack. Broke through the line, and it was a great tackle by Dylan Velasquez.
Just what we talked about earlier. You know, you can't let J.D. stand back there and have plenty of time. Dylan Velasquez came off of that right defensive end and threw him down for a good loss.
Yep. Ball spotted on the 24-yard line, 3rd down. Geneva gives off to Spawn this time. He stopped at the had him in the backfield, but he struggled his way up to about the 20-yard line for a short gain.
Yeah, Dalton Robertson there had him by the shirt, did everything he could to hang on, did a great job, and barely made it back to the line of scrimmage, really. Yeah. Maybe just a short gain.
That'll bring up 4th down. Fourth and goal for the Tigers. Geneva. Got to know he's going to throw the ball. He's in trouble. Scrambles around. Gets it to the outside. He's looking for the end zone. Doesn't get it.
Yeah. They'll turn it over on
about the 5-yard line, but it was a great run by Geneva. He had some open territory out there, Jimmy, but it wasn't. The gap closed up pretty quick.
Yeah, good coverage downfield. That's the reason why he had to tuck it and run it. We had real good coverage, and he realized real quick that I'm going to have to do something. And the good awareness from the secondary came up and stopped him short of the goal line, so they turned it over.
Well, you mentioned earlier in the pregame that the key is going to be not to let him have time to throw the ball, and certainly the secondary did that time. That's why he had to scramble. New set of legs in for the Tigers.
Yeah, and now, we're going to have to see how this game evolves, but one way to beat a good opponent that can put up points is to score more than they can.
Yeah.
And, we've got a pretty powerful offense. This will be, we're deep in our end of the field. Just get some good plays, get some good yardage, and get ourselves out of a hole here.
Yep. Daniel Queen is the quarterback. Jose Ortiz is the lone back. Give to Ortiz. Get to the outside. Breaks it down for about a 6-yard gain. It'll be second down for the Indians. Nice, strong running play.
Just what you need when you're backed up deep in your end of the field. Get yourself a little room to work. Perfect first down play.
Ball's on the 9-yard line, second down, 6 yards. Nope. Yeah. Ball's on the 9-yard line, second down. Looks like they only gave him about 4 yards on the play. Queen, the quarterback. Again, the give to Ortiz. Ortiz up the middle, breaks it in. I think he's pretty close to the first down. It is a first down.
Yeah, good, strong run right there by Jose. Met at the line, broke a tackle, and then just kept his feet moving and made it. It was close, but he made the first down, got to the line to gain.
One thing you will notice about Jose Ortiz in this running, you will never, hardly ever see him run with his head down. He is looking straight ahead and up, and he knows where he wants to go, and he's looking for that area all the time.
Yeah.
Cole Hinneman comes out wide to the left. Queen to Ortiz again. He's met at the line of scrimmage. No place to go this time. Looks like they may have given him about 1.5 yards, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Be second down, 8 yards to go for a first down for the Indians. Hayden Keeter comes out wide to the left. Riley Treat in the slot on the left. I believe that's Henneman out to the right. Queen, hand off to Ortiz, breaks it up the middle. He's open. Breaks another tackle, and he gets up to about the 35-yard line. Heck of a run by Jose Ortiz.
Just as you said, Johnny, keeps his head up, looking for an open lane. Had a little bit of trouble there. Cole Henneman trying to put a block downfield for him.
Yep.
The two of them got tangled up a little bit, kind of impeded his forward progress, got caught from behind. But big game, first down.
I think Henneman heard it from the coaches when he got to the sideline, too. First and 10 for the Catoosa Indians. The ball is on the 33-yard line. Hayden Keeter out wide to the left. Queen sprints out to his left. Looking downfield. He's going to take it himself to the 40. 45, breaks inside 50, and he gets down to about the 47-yard line. Nice run by Daniel Queen, and another Catoosa first down.
Yeah, that was a designed run right there, Johnny. Had this split out, driving the defender all the way down the field, sell it, make it look like it's a pass route, open up that lane for Daniel, and he was there, a big gain.
Ball spotted on the 47-yard line, first and 10 for the Indians. Offense establishing a good running game so far here early in the game. Bowline is the center. Snap. Give to Ortiz out to the right side. Cuts up left. Gets to the 40-yard line, down to about the 38, looks like. Let's see where they're spotted. Close to a first down. Now they're going to spot it at the 38-yard line, just shy of a first down.
Yep, about a half a yard shy, but once again, just good hard running, good blocking. That's a good execution right there.
Yeah.
That's just keeping the ball on the ground.
I think we've got the wrong name on number 26 coming out here left. I'm not sure. Queen. Give to Dalton Robinson, and he's met behind the line, actually.
Yeah, Dalton just kind of making a return to action here for the Indians. Got hurt in the second round of actually, I think he got hurt in the first round of scrimmages at Claremore and set out the second scrimmage and a couple of the games, kind of got his feet back in at Glenpool on a limited basis, and it's nice to have him back out here tonight.
Yeah, he'd been nursing a hip pointer for all those weeks. Riley Treat comes out wide, cutting the slot, I think this is Beecham here in the outside. Jose Ortiz, he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That'll bring up fourth down for the Indians. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the coaching staff does here. Just about have to go for it. But second guessing here.
Yeah, I would say there's a real good chance that Coach Meyer would be wanting to go for this.
Hayden Keeter comes out wide to the left. Riley Treat in the slot on the left. Henneman out wide to the right. Daniel Queen, the quarterback. Give to Ortiz. Keeps it himself. Queen gets the first down at about the 35-yard line. It looked like they may spot it at the 36. But that's a first down for the Catoosa Indians. Could kind of guess that was coming.
Yep, something they've done quite well. Jose, Daniel, they'll sit there. Daniel will ride him, kind of see what's going on, and if he feels like he can pull it, take advantage of that lead blocker being Ortiz, he'll tuck it and cut it upfield. And they got, they needed 4 and picked up about 5.
Yep.
So good blocking, good scheme, good play calling.
Ball on the 36-yard line. Cole Henneman out wide to the left. Give to Ortiz. Comes left, goes back right. Met there at the line of scrimmage, but he still manages. Looks like about 2 yards, maybe 3. Going to give him a strong 3-yarder there.
Just what we needed right here, Johnny. Come out, establish a drive, run a little clock, just continue to string together first downs, and Indians looking good so far.
3:31 left here in the first quarter. Schumacher comes out wide to the left. Queen back to throw. He's looking over the middle, sprints out to the right. He's going to take it himself. He's going to move up to about the 25-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. No, it's going to be about the 27 is where they're going to spot it. It's just shy of the first down. Needs to get to the 26 for the first down.
Yeah, that last play, that was, they were looking to pass the ball there, and Daniel Daniel's going to take off with it, given the chance if he sees some open field, and he saw an opportunity. He picks up good yardage.
Keeter out wide to the left, Treat in the slot, Henneman out wide to the right. Daniel Queen gives to Ortiz. Ortiz met at the line of scrimmage, but he still manages enough for a first down. Up to the looks like about the 19-yard line where they might spot it. This drive started on the Coweta 9-yard line after a great stand by the Catoosa defense. Considering, with Geneva throwing the ball and running, the defense certainly was on their toes all the time. First and 10, Catoosa Indians. Daniel Queen alone in the backfield, looking to throw. He's going to take it himself, tucks it under 19, 15, down to about the 11-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Catoosa first down.
Just another thing Daniel does quite well. He gets to rolling out. He knows he's got the run or the pass option. And, everybody knows we're not going to throw the ball unless we have to. And he saw an opportunity there. And once again, good gain and ever so close.
They spot the ball on the 11-yard line, or 12-yard line, excuse me. First and 10 for the Catoosa Indians. Daniel Queen.
That's Gavin
and
Phillips.
Gavin Phillips in the backfield. Phillips does a great job. Gets it to about the 4-yard line.
Yep.
Great running by Gavin Phillips.
Gavin Phillips, he had a pile on him. He just kept his legs moving, got a little bit of a push from the backside, and, good gain. That's one thing we've done very well on this drive. You know, we've gotten good yardage, 4, 5, 6 on first down. Every time you do that, you're just helping the cause. We've only been put in a position, you know, once we had a 4th and 4, able to convert that, and first down's the key. I mean, that's just football.
Ball is on the 4-yard line, second down. Queen to Ortiz. Ortiz going to, I think we got a whistle here. Starts, he's going to walk in. The flag is against the Catoosa Indians.
Yeah, they're going to call us for false start, Johnny.
False start against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
It's the first penalty of the game on either team, I believe.
Yep. Minute 55 seconds left here in the first quarter, and it's just really whipping right on by. When you get to establish a running game on both sides,
yeah, you run the
this
ball.
is what you
and,
get.
you know, don't throw incomplete passes.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep the clock moving.
Second down, Queen and Ortiz. The give is to Ortiz to the right side. Gets back to almost the 4-yard line.
Had a good hole on that right side that opened up. Just a little bit slow to get there. But once again, good yardage. And, you know, the Indians have 2 downs to pick up, what's that, about 4 yards.
Yeah. Ball's on the 4-yard line, third down. Robinson and Ortiz in the backfield with Daniel Queen. The give is to Ortiz. Ortiz going to walk right in for his first TD of the night.
Yeah, that's just you know, we had a pulling right guard on that play. He came across, cut it upfield, and I mean, just made a hole. Your hero Ortiz, I believe, is the one that opened up that hole for Ortiz.
Yep.
And you know, he wasn't even touched.
Yep. Jonathan Molina on to do the extra point duties. Daniel Queen to hole. Molina's kick is up, and it's no good. It's off to the right side, and he has struggled here of late. We'll talk about that when we come back. The minute 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Indians lead it 6-0. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
I am a high school student athlete,
which means I'm still learning some of life's most important lessons.
I am learning how to persevere through difficult and challenging times.
And about determination and playing for my teammates.
I'm learning to respect my opponent.
Through participating in activities at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach.
With time, I won't remember the wins and losses.
But I will remember what I learned about how you acted towards my teammates,
opponents, officials, and other fans.
What lessons do you want me to learn?
Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing.
We're back to Coweta Tiger Stadium in Coweta, Oklahoma. Pardon me. Catoosa Indians take their opening drive and they score. Molina misses the extra point. The Tigers going to try it again here. They're going to start at their own 31-yard line. We talked earlier about Molina pardon me, with the extra point duties, and he has struggled late. Struggled at Glenpool. Missed this one here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of an issue. Going back to the first game at Sallisaw, you know, he was just a little bit late to make his approach to kick the ball. Had several of them blocked. Had people in our backfield all the time. And the other day, you know, kicked the ball well when he hit them, but just something that you always want to be able to convert into what you think might or could has the possibility to be a tight ball game.
Yeah. Geneva with the pass, had a man open around the 39-yard line, and it's complete. Like Cash Singleton was the receiver. First and 10 for the Tigers. Geneva, the quarterback. Quick pass outside. Pass is complete to Bryson Stevens. Gets up to about the 44-yard line. Be second down.
Yep, got rid of the ball real quick. Dalton Roberts there defensively for the Indians on the stop. And the big guy, Riley Teich, checks in the game for the Indians now at the left tackle.
Chapman in the backfield with Geneva. Give is to Chapman. Breaks it, gets close to the 50-yard line. Let's see if they're going to spot it right at the 50-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Trenton Blair with the initial contact there for the Indians, followed up by Gavin Phillips.
Going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back to Tiger Stadium. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins. Come be a part of our Catoosa family.
Coweta's got themselves another little good drive going here, Jimmy. This is their second possession of the game, and
that was the end of the quarter.
That was the end of the quarter.
So we'll flip the field here, and they didn't have to go far. The ball was on the 50 anyway.
Yep. Yeah, it didn't have to go far. Ball spotted on just the tips on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Coweta Tigers. Geneva Chapman in the backfield with Geneva. Back to throw. He's being pressured. Tries to get outside, and he is thrown for a loss.
That's a key to the game. We talked about that early. Shane Vaughn, good pressure. Trenton Blair,
Trenton
good pressure.
Blair seems to be all over the field these last in the first two ball games. His number was called several times.
Yeah, you talked to our coaching staff, and they're very surprised at Trenton. You know, Trenton been out of football for a while, decides to come back, gets a chance to play because Dalton Robertson goes down. And, I mean, you talk about seizing the opportunity.
Yeah.
He worked himself right into a prominent role in this defensive squad.
He certainly has. Geneva handoff to Chapman. Chapman is met right at the line of scrimmage.
Once again, Shane Vaughn there, first contact for the Indians. Shane, a junior, happy to have him back. He had gone away. We thought we might be losing him, and he was able to come back to Catoosa and making a big contribution to this defensive team.
Yeah. Big, strong defensive player.
Has great lateral speed, side to side. He's very quick.
Chance Kelly is the defensive tackle out there. Geneva to throw. He's being pressured. He gets the ball off. He's got a man open over the middle at the 29-yard line, and it's an incomplete pass. Had a man open. I think if he'd have got rid of that maybe a second or two sooner, the receiver would have had a better chance of holding on to that ball.
Yep, the ball was delivered just a scotch late.
Right.
And, Cole and Gavin got there just in time to kind of sit there, disrupt the catch, and big defensive play. They'll have to punt it away.
Yeah. Well, this drive, like the first one, stalls, and the Indians will take over. Ball's going to roll down to about the 13-yard line.
Yep.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Catoosa Indians.
Good start so far, Johnny. 2 defensive stands. You know, they get the one pretty good play, pick up pretty good yardage, but then right back to the pressure on the quarterback. As soon as we pressure him, got the big guys, Shane Vaughn, Trenton Blair, as soon as we get them guys on him, the drive stalled out, and Indians once again on the offensive side.
Schumacher goes out wide to the left, or that's the number he's got. 20 is Riley Treat. He's in the slot on the left. Queen keeps it himself. He's wide open at the middle. They won't catch him. To the 30. The 20, touchdown, Daniel Queen.
Yeah, he just knocked out about 80 right there, Johnny. Maybe 85. That right there is how he's been rushing for 200 yards through the first 2 games.
About 89-yard run by Daniel Queen, and he seems to have that part of his repertoire for each ball game so far. You can count on a long touchdown run, at least we have in the first 2 ball games of this season.
Well, Daniel's speed coupled with the up-front blocking to create that hole.
Yeah. Once he broke that line, that's why I said they won't catch him.
No.
He's got a lot of speed. Molina gets this one through, and it's good. We go to 10-16 in the second quarter. Indians are leading at 13-6. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot.
Hi, I'm Corbin Robinson with Ameriflex Hose and Accessories. I have a great crew, and they can fix anything from food service, farming, forklifts, excavators, you name it. We have been providing performance products at the best prices for over 35 years. We're a Parker, Gates, and Goodyear distributor. We have hoses from 0 to 20,000 PSI. If we don't have it, we can usually find it for you in the same day. Ameriflex Hose and Accessories, family owned and operated. We have the stuff that keeps you going.
Well, I need to correct the score. I said 13-6. It's actually 13-0. Catoosa Indians lead it. Here, thanks to a 89-yard touchdown run by the quarterback Daniel Queen. Molina tees it up here at the 40-yard line. 13-0 here with 10:16 left in the first half. Fair catch called, which is a smart play. Well, you're right. We've talked about during the commercial time. It's going to be pooch time here with kickoffs, and certainly that's what that was.
That's something that Coach Meyer's always been a fan of, and we over the years we've had kickers that can do it very effectively, and Jonathan just follows suit. He's one of them, and it results in that a lot of times, a fair catch, which we'll take that any day.
Yeah. And we've talked about that. There's pros and cons. Quite honestly, the ball on the 29-yard line, it's good, decent. Good starting place for Coweta.
Yep.
Pardon me. Geneva with the ball. He's looking to throw a quick pass out to the right side. This is Spawn. Breaks it back to the middle. He's going to go. Looks like he could make it all the way in. One last chance. Touchdown, Coweta.
Got the ball out there in the flat, kind of short pass, but got it out there, got the receiver in space, got a good run down the sideline, and just beat everybody to the end zone.
71-yard pass and run from Geneva to Wesley Spawn. Stevens in to do the extra point. Left-footed kicker. His kick is up, and it's good. 9:59. Boy, there wasn't but just a few seconds that ticks off that clock, and Coweta has come knocking on the door. 13-7 here, and still a lot of football left to play in the third quarter. Second quarter.
Oh, yeah, they've got themselves, right back in this game. They haven't shown the ability to stop us yet. We have the big play. We have a solid long drive on our first drive. We've scored both times we've touched the ball. Kind of gets back to what I talked about earlier. I don't think that they can continue to have them short throw and long runs, but they're going to try to go over the top at some point, and we'll have to see, if they have success. But they've definitely played themselves right back in.
Yeah. And, it can, with those short passes and the result of a touchdown, you got to believe the Catoosa defense is probably going to be a little bit gun-shy or paranoid about that.
Yeah.
And hopefully not bite all that much, because then they'll throw the long bomb and we're in trouble.
Yep, and you could see it from up here. You could see that was a fairly short pass.
Was.
It was into just a ton of open space. And you get a little open space and a guy with some good legs, it's hard to bring him down in an open field. Then he just beat us to the sideline.
Spawn, he's about 5 foot and some change, but he's a scooter. He can really travel. Jose Ortiz is deep for the Indians in the center. Cole Henneman's out on the left. Riley Treat on about the 10-yard line. This is going to be a short kick. This is Beecham at the 25. Breaks to the left, breaks back up, and then he gets down to about almost the 30-yard line.
Good back paddling catch there by Zach. He had to move back, fielded the ball cleanly, and just a short return.
Yep.
But not bad.
Indians will start just shy of the 30-yard line. I think the tip of the ball is going to be about the 30-yard line. Henneman's out wide to the left. Jose Ortiz in the backfield, along with Robertson. The give is to Ortiz. Breaks it up, gets to close to the 35. Be second down. Treat and Keeter check into the lineup for the Indians. Keeter goes out wide to the left. Treats in the slot to the left. Jordan Schumacher out right. Ortiz and Daniel Queen in the backfield. Daniel Queen keeps it himself. Breaks up the middle, gets to about the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, once again, design quarterback run. That wasn't really a quarterback draw, but similar. He just took a couple two steps to the left, let the blocks develop in front of him, and then chose the hole and just got a good big gain.
Yep. Zach Beecham out wide to the left. Schumacher's going to go out wide to the left. Beecham's in the slot over there, along with Riley Treat on the left. Henneman out wide to the right. Give is to Jose Ortiz. He stopped at the 45-yard line. He's going to lose about a half a yard. Going to lose a yard, actually. Be second down for the Indians. 8:28 left here in the first half. Indians lead it 13-7. Bowline, the center, brings the Indians up. Give to Daniel Queen. Daniel Queen keeps it to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good gain there. Picked up 6.
You had Ortiz coming this way toward us, and quite honestly, I think he could do a better job of selling that.
Yeah.
I mean, it just almost stopped after Daniel Queen pulled it out. I mean, good defensive guy will catch that. I mean, if I can see it from here, they can.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
You got to sell it.
You're going to have to sell it.
Yeah. Hayden Keeter out wide to the right. Queen keeps it himself up the middle, breaks it out. This could be another one for Daniel Queen. He's caught from the side, from the side. Got the defensive guy Edwards, Spencer Edwards, had an angle on him. Otherwise, Queen would have taken that one to the house.
Yeah, I believe he picked up 31 on that one, Johnny.
Daniel Queen over the 100-yard mark again. Had 200 yards in the first game, or 199 in the first game. Give this to Ortiz. There's a quick hole for about a second, but it quickly closed up.
Yeah, you could see it from here. It opened at the line of scrimmage, then there was linebackers right there ready to fill in. Still yet, good game.
Second down, 7 yards to go for a first down for the Indians. The ball's on the 16-yard line. Queen, Ortiz in the backfield, along with Gavin Phillips. And Coweta's going to call a short timeout, and we'll be back to Coweta Stadium. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins. Come be a part of our Catoosa family.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Zach Beecham out wide to the right. Riley Treat in the slot. Give is to Jose Ortiz. Follows his blockers to about the 10-yard line. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. Let's see. They're going to give it to him.
I think they're
going to be short.
Yeah, they're going to call him about a yard short.
Be third down for the Indians. Hayden Keeter out wide to the right. Riley Treat in the slot. Jose and Daniel Queen in the backfield. Give to Ortiz. No room in the middle.
No, that play was doomed from the start. There was nothing there. We didn't get much of a push there at all, and he was definitely met at the line.
Yeah, it'll be fourth down and still about a yard to go for the first down. .5:24 left here in the first half. Indians lead at 13-7. Ortiz now comes out into the slot. Henneman out wide to the right. Here Daniel Queen to the left. Looking to throw. He's got the first down and got close to the end zone. Let's see where they get him. Yeah, looks like about the 1-yard line. Yeah, got the first down and then some.
Did a good job there. Got Jose off to the right side. Got a little attention over there, and just had Daniel take the kind of the jet sweep. Keeper to the left side, just looking for the pylon, and just outran a few people. Got a block and first down and goal.
4:52 left here in the first half. Queen gives to Ortiz. Don't see a signal yet. I believe they're going to call him short. I don't see a signal. No.
Yeah, they're going to mark the ball.
Yeah. He is short. Second down in inches, looks like. Well, all the linemen were calling.
Yeah,
touchdown.
everybody in Catoosa said it was touchdown, but the officials said otherwise.
Snap back to Queen. This time to Dalton Robinson, and Robinson gets in.
Hey, that's the first time we've really used Dalton as a true fullback, and just give him the ball and let him plow it up the middle.
Yeah.
But he's a big, strong player.
He is,
and don't take a whole lot of a push to let him make it 3 or 4 inches.
Yep.
So good job there by the offensive line, and good job by D-Rob.
Yep. Jonathan Molina on for the extra point. Daniel Queen to hold. 4:02 left here in the first half. This one is good. Indians go up 19-7, and it was a pretty impressive drive. It got stalled a couple times, but the Indians overcame that and pushed it in.
As a Catoosa fan, you have to like what you've seen so far. They've possessed the ball 3 times. They've put together 2 good, really long drives, and they had the one big play. But nevertheless, they've scored all 3 times that they've had the ball. Coweta has the one big play, and, we're up back to a fairly comfortable lead, but we're going to have to continue to buckle down, play tight defense, and continue to move the ball offensively.
Yep.
We would like to thank one of our new incoming sponsors. It's Rogers County Bank. Glad to have them. They're a community bank. They serve everybody in the Catoosa and surrounding area, branches, Claremore, Catoosa, Tulsa, branches all over the place, but we're very happy to have them on board here with the Catoosa Schools and the Catoosa Sports Network.
Yeah, RCB has been a big supporter of the Catoosa Public Schools, and this year we've got them on board with the Catoosa Sports Network. And like you said, Jimmy, we are really proud to have them on board here. It's a pleasure. Again, they're just not just a small town bank, although they serve all the communities, and we certainly are very, very proud to have them. And you'll be hearing more from us about RCB Bank. And I'm like you. RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Yep.
4:01 left here in the first half. Indians out in front, 20-7. Geneva hands off to the short back Spawn. I didn't mean short as height, and he is. He's about 5 foot and some change. So,
with 3 minutes on the clock running here in the first half, I think this is an important drive, Johnny. Indian defense needs to come back, needs to respond, and get out of here with as little damage as possible.
Geneva again hands off to Spawn, and he's getting nowhere this time.
Yeah, met there with Dalton Robertson, and Dalton won that one big time.
Yeah. Velasquez got locked up with somebody, lost his helmet. He's going to have to sit out of play. The gain is to the 29-yard line. Third down for the Tigers. Singleton's out wide to the left. Stevens in the slot. They're going to call a short timeout. We're going to take a short break. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Indians lead at 20-7 here with 3:17 left in the first half. Geneva, the quarterback, back to throw, looking for a man. He's got a man out here in the flat and overthrows him. Had him looking his way all the time.
Did have an open receiver, but by and large, pretty good coverage.
Yep.
Geneva had to throw that ball to a very, very tight window and just slightly overthrew the ball.
Yep. Looked like Stevens was the intended receiver.
This is 4th and short.
Yep.
It would appear that the Indian defense has held again, but we'll have to see what they do here on the punt.
Punt is away, headed toward Hayden Keeter's territory. Keeter had his man covered pretty easily, so had he had turned and caught it, it would have gone nowhere. But where it landed, it's at the 41-yard line. Indians will take over. 3:04 left here in the first half. Gavin Phillips comes out wide to the right. Chance Kelly in the slot. To the right. Penalty marker goes up. Well, the flag went up, and yet the referee on the other side, official on the other side, calls timeout. So evidently time was running out, and the Indians called timeout here to talk things over. Indians here tonight at Coweta, Jimmy, and then next week back home to take on the always powerful Wagner Bulldogs.
Yeah, you don't ever start looking ahead. You know, we knew this was going to be a big game here tonight at Coweta, but you don't ever lose sight of the fact that what lies down the road. And,
yep.
You know, when you talk about the dominant player in 4A football, yeah, the Wagner Bulldogs, they'll get your attention.
Yep.
They played this team that we're looking at here tonight to a very, very close ball game in week 1.
Yep.
So, you know, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, we'll have a challenge next week.
Absolutely. Chance Kelly in the slot with Gavin Phillips, I believe that's here on the far out on the right side.
I think that's Beecham, Johnny.
Beecham, 25, excuse me. I thought it was an 8. Daniel Queen keeps it himself up the middle. Breaks to the outside. Needs one man to beat. There it is, right there. Oh, he turns around and looks. Oh, I've never seen that happen. Daniel Queen actually had that. He had that when he turned around to see, I guess, where
I think he just wanted to see where he was getting pressure from. He did a good job of working off Schumacher's block over there on the left side. Found a clear field once again, but was held up just enough by trying to read that block that got a little bit of backside pursuit, and they caught him.
Yeah. Turning around to look to where the traffic will slow you down. I mean, it just normally would. Give to Ortiz down the left side.
You know, something's been going on here, Johnny. This Coweta Tiger defense has been doing a pretty good job. You know, other than about the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, they have kept Ortiz in check. All the yardage, all the ground games coming at the legs of Daniel Queen. Might have to try to do something a little different with Jose. I mean, what we're doing right now is working, but they've got Jose's number right now.
Yeah. Zach Beecham out wide to the right. Riley Treat in the slot on the right side. Queen spins to the right. He's going to take it himself. Gets to about the 15-yard line. He may have got to the 14. Minute 48 seconds left here in the first half.
Yeah, these split outs are going to have to realize Daniel's getting good yardage. They're going to have to get a little bit more willing to go downfield. And you know, a lot of times if they think the ball's going the other way or think the pass not coming to them, they'll just kind of get out there and kind of just try to occupy. They're going to have to realize they're going to have to get downfield and block because Daniel's going to be in their hip pocket needing that block.
Yeah. Beecham goes out wide to the left along with Cole Henneman. Henneman actually is going to go out wide. Treat in the slot. Give to Jose. Breaks one tackle. Comes back to the right. Goes to the 10-yard line looking for the end zone. He's got it. What a run by Jose Ortiz. He went to the left side. Nothing there. And man, what a run.
I just got through saying, you know, they're shutting him down. And what's he do? He runs all over the field, goes hard left, comes back, sees an opening, beats them off the corner.
Yeah.
And once again, you know, gets it in the end zone.
Jonathan Molina on to the extra point. Daniel Queen to hold. This one's good. 27-7. Indians now lead it with 1 minute 4 seconds left here in the first half. Well, you're right. You know, they certainly had him shut down as far as the way he was running. So Ortiz takes a hard look at that, and again, running with his head up like he does, you know, it was just we could see the hole from here, and once he seen the end zone, I mean, he was in.
Well, and one thing that wasn't, you know, I talked briefly there that we might have to try something different. That run originally was not designed to be ran between the tackles. Where they've been really containing him is when we're running between the tackles. That one was going to be just off our left side, and once he got there and realized that it wasn't going anywhere, he was able to reverse his field and take it to the house.
Yep. Molina to kick off. Tees it up at the 40-yard line. Another short pooch kick. This is going to be run back. Molina again has the lone shot. Spencer Edwards takes it down to about the 25-yard line. And I'm not sure. They're finding that crease every time.
Yeah,
it's almost the same one.
A couple of missed tackles right there. Big play, Nason Hensley, Johnny Treesh saved a touchdown here late in the first half of this game.
Yeah.
You know, playing on the kickoff team, you're not out there just to be on a special team. You're out there to do a job, and we're going to have to break down and make them open field tackles.
Ball's on the 26-yard line. Geneva to throw. Got a man on the outside. Spins Cash. That's Cash Singleton. Singleton with the catch and run down to about the 12-yard line.
There's 40 seconds remaining here, Johnny. The clock is running.
40 seconds left. Chapman in the backfield. Geneva looking, nobody to throw to. Defense is doing a great job. Now he's got a man. And it's incomplete. Zach Beecham was out there. He had his hands full with that young man.
He did, but Zach did a very, very good job right there. Zach almost bit on the fact that Geneva was going to run the ball. He had the presence to realize that he had not crossed the line of scrimmage, and he almost came off his receiver to defend the run, realized that, and got back and made the play.
Well, that split second, you're right, that split second that he got off is when Geneva let loose of the ball, but Zach was there. I mean, it wasn't going to happen.
No.
Geneva to throw again. Chapman looking over the middle. Had a man. Cole Henneman there to break it up. Nice defensive play by Cole Henneman.
Real good. He had the inside slant. The ball was there. It was delivered on time. Cole was able to make the hit and just break up the pass. That's great defensive coverage on a short field.
Yeah. You know, Geneva has a strong arm. You can see that. I mean, I'm not sure if he's just throwing that ball right through the players. Certainly they've caught enough passes from him that they know he's going to bring it. Geneva, the quarterback, Chapman in the backfield. Low snap. Looking up the middle. He's got a man open. There's a touchdown. Addington is the receiver. Cutting across.
We talked about that. You know, he had all day to make that pass. He can pick you apart if you give him a chance to stand back there with no pressure.
Yep.
Unfortunate, you know, that we get the big kickoff return. They stepped it up right there, and they scored. I mean,
Stevens on to do the extra point with Addington holding.
No good, Johnny.
And the extra point is no good. Well, special teams are having their problems tonight.
Yeah, you know, we kick off the first time they get the big run back. We do the pooch. 2 times it results in a fair catch, and we talked about that. You know, that's a good philosophy if you can get the ball high and get the fair catch. When they catch it, they've shown the ability that they can run the ball back. We're going to have better, you know, better special teams play. And I saw a couple of missed tackles that, you know, that's just giving them extra yards.
Yep. 14 seconds left here in the first half. Coweta's not going away. I mean, they're just not going to go away.
No, they've big played us so far. You know, you take out a couple of plays, and the Indians have dominated. We've had the ability to put together, sustain long, time-running, you know, drives. We're gobbling up the clock, and that's a great approach, you know. Control the clock. If you have a team that you know they can go score, go ahead and employ your ground game, run clock, provided you score when you possess the ball, you're going to win the game.
Yep.
But you're absolutely right. They're not going away, and they've made it much tighter than what we kind of thought it might end up here.
Ball is teed up at the 40-yard line. Cole Henneman is one of the deep backs. Ortiz in the middle. Riley goes to Riley Treat's area.
Indians caught a break there, Johnny, on the missed point after. You know, that puts it back to a true two-possession game. Always want to make them points after, and you fear that a missed one early might come back to haunt you. So at least we've kind of squared it up in that regard.
Going to spot the ball at the 35-yard line with 14 seconds left. Daniel Queen.
Officials just now realizing that they really never did throw the flag to establish the fact that the kickoff went out of bounds. So they're cleaning that up.
Yeah. Queen keeps it himself, gets out to the left side, 40, 45, 50, 55. Looks back again, and he is down to about the 31-yard line. You kind of relate that to a baseball player or a shortstop getting ready to catch the ball, and he looks away real quick, and then the ball's on him. It slows him. To me, it slows him down.
Yeah, well, he's looking to see where the pressure's coming from.
But normally, everybody's behind him, and he just kicks the burners on, and he's gone. But the last two times, he's kind of glanced over his shoulder. To me, that's costing him a step or two.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but to me it looked like it did.
Well, and I saw another one there. We're still. I think we really need to stress to these split outs. You need to engage your guy downfield because Daniel will be there. And I just saw once again. We're getting down there, but we're not getting down there with the mindset that I'm going to block you or steer you so that my running back or my quarterback can cut off of my block.
Yeah. Well, you're right. There's no white jerseys around Daniel Queen.
No.
There's helping clear the path.
Have to engage the defender so that the quarterback can read the block. We're not getting close enough to him downfield.
Ball's on the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Catoosa Indians. 3 seconds left. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Queen, he's going to throw it, and he's looking long. He's looking Kent Hinneman's way, and he overthrows him.
Yeah, Cole was there.
He was there. He kind of let up a little bit. That's the end of the first half. It was a good first half. Certainly for the Indians, Jimmy, it was 27-13. They've established the run and courtesy of Daniel Queen and Ortiz, but there's still a lot of football left to play.
There is a ton of football left to play, but I think any of us that said we could be up 14 points at the end of the first half, we would have taken that, no questions asked.
Absolutely.
The problem with that is we've still got a 14-point lead, but we know we're only a couple of plays away from having, a 27-point lead.
Yeah.
It's they had the big plays there that cost us just a little bit of breakdown one time on a pass play, and then, a little bit of problem on special teams. Something that they can fix. All in all, pretty happy with the first half.
Well, we know that the Coweta's not going to go away. I mean, they're hanging around, and the Indians they've got to keep putting, whatever the score is, they've got to keep going because Coweta is not going to go away, especially playing, a ranked team like Catoosa. They've got and they're banged up. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
But that's part of football.
Yep.
So they've got something to prove not only to themselves but to the fans. So they're not going to go away.
No, and they don't want to go 0-3 to start this season. They've got a lot of history over here. They've got they expect a good quality team put on the field, and they've got a relatively new coach. He don't want to start 0-3. So you're absolutely right. They're not going to go away. Indians are going to have to continue to come out, keep their nose to the grind, and just continue to play hard football.
We're going to take a short break, and then we'll bring you back to Coweta Stadium for the halftime festivities. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
I am a high school student athlete,
which means I'm still learning some of life's most important lessons.
I am learning how to persevere through difficult and challenging times.
And about determination and playing for my teammates.
I'm learning to respect my opponent.
Through participating in activities at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach.
With time, I won't remember the wins and losses.
But I will remember what I learned about how you acted towards my teammates,
opponents, officials, and other fans.
What lessons do you want me to learn?
Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing.
This message was brought to you by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins. Come be a part of our Catoosa.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Hi, I'm Corbin Robinson with Ameriflex Hose and Accessories. I have a great crew and they can fix anything from food service, farming, forklifts, excavators, you name it. We have been providing performance products at the best prices for over 35 years. We're a Parker, Gates, and Goodyear distributor. We have hoses from 0 to 20,000 PSI. If we don't have it, we can usually find it for you in the same day. Ameriflex Hose and Accessories, family owned and operated. We have the stuff that keeps you going.
I guess you can say influence comes in all shapes and sizes. It can push you around and make you feel stupid. It can pressure you to do things you're not really into, and to try to fit in no matter what. It's when you start to recognize the influences around you that you can stand up and just be yourself. My name's Gina, and this is what Above the Influence means to me.
I am a high school student athlete,
which means I'm still learning some of life's most important lessons.
I am learning how to persevere through difficult and challenging times.
And about determination and playing for my teammates.
I'm learning to respect my opponent.
Through participating in activities at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach.
With time, I won't remember the wins and losses.
but I will remember what I learned about how you acted towards my teammates,
opponents, officials, and other fans.
What lessons do you want me to learn?
Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing.
This message was brought to you by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association.
Welcome back to Catoosa Sports Network, the Catoosa Indians and Coweta, Oklahoma. Jimmy Keeter along with Johnny Casillas along with Jimmy Keeter.
Yep.
Impressive first half by the Indians offense.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did everything they needed. They scored every time, all 4 times they possessed the ball. They put together 2 long drives, took a lot of time off the clock. Coweta was able to come back, score a couple times. A little closer than we would have liked, but like I said, as we signed off the first half, if we could have said we'd be up 14, we'd have taken it.
Yeah.
But we have to continue to play good, hard, fundamental football. A lot of game left.
Queen mounting up the yardage in the first half, just where he left off in the first 2 ball games, actually.
Yeah, Daniel Queen, 264 yards rushing in the first half of this football game. That's,
unbelievable.
That's 22 yards per carry. I believe he had 12 carries, 264 yards. Jose Ortiz, he followed that up with 80 yards. He's had a couple of really big games, and expect him to probably get a little bit more involved in the second half.
Big question now is, can Coweta hold on and continue the? They've been kind of impressive on the defense, but can they keep that up in the second half? That's going to be a big question mark.
Well, it's going to be that, and it's going to be, can the Indians eliminate those big plays? Coweta hasn't shown the ability to put together a long, sustained drive, but they've certainly shown the ability to score some points. So, that's what we're up against.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a lengthy halftime performance by the bands, and certainly they deserve the time. So if you're wondering why we're a little bit long or late getting back on it, and that's because of the bands. A very impressive performance by both the teams, both the bands. We appreciate all their hard work in putting on these performances at halftime. It's always a pleasure to watch them. Both teams are back out on the field warming up. We still got about a buck and a half left before we tee it up for the second half. So you're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
I am a high school student athlete,
which means I'm still learning some of life's most important lessons.
I am learning how to persevere through difficult and challenging times.
And about determination and playing for my teammates.
I'm learning to respect my opponent.
Through participating in activities at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach.
With time, I won't remember the wins and losses.
but I will remember what I learned about how you acted towards my teammates,
opponents, officials, and other fans.
What lessons do you want me to learn?
Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing.
This message was brought to you by the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins. Come be a part of our Catoosa family.
Well, the Indians will have possession of the ball to start the second half, Jimmy, so they're going to get a chance to extend this 27-13 lead. Hopefully they can do that and do it quickly to get Coweta back on their heels and hopefully put this thing away.
Yeah, just like we talked about, a lot of game left, but it'd be real nice to be able to come out here, put together another drive, run a little clock, and just once again establish our presence in the second half. Everybody's had a chance to kind of reset, and the game is still close. So
yep.
It's definitely not over, and Indians need to get it done.
Yep. Ortiz back deep for the Indians. Riley Treat and Cole Hinneman up around the 20-yard line as the ball's teed up.
Yeah, that's a change, putting Cole over there. That's where Zach had been.
Short kick taken by Gavin Phillips to the 35-yard line. Well, I'm surprised to see the short kick.
Yeah. Yeah, Indians have great field position here to start the second half. You know, the ball's going to be on the 35, so...
Brandon Boline brings the Catoosa center, brings the Catoosa offense to the line. Daniel Queen is the quarterback. Give is to Queen Keep It. Down to the left side. And boy, he dragged down from behind. I think you're going to get a horse collar on that one.
Yep. Wingman on the other side saw it and threw his flag, and it should be.
Yeah,
that's going to be the call.
Yeah. They're going to tack on a bunch of extra yards on this one.
Picked up 12 on the run, and, you know, should, I think, but this is probably 15.
Yeah. Call from the referee. Yep, that's what it was, a horse collar. Daniel tacking on even more yardage to that massive yards he racked up in the first half. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Queen the quarterback. Give to Ortiz. Breaks the line of scrimmage. Gets to the 30, 25. And he gets down to about the 15, about the 22-yard line, excuse me.
Yeah, another real good run there by Jose.
Yep.
He had an opening there. Great blocking up front, and he picks up 13 on the carry.
Ball is spotted on the 24-yard line. Queen and Ortiz in the backfield. Give to Queen, keeps it. Back the middle, looking for the touch to the end zone. He's got it.
Another 25 yards there, Johnny.
A 25-yard touchdown run by Daniel Queen.
You know, we said we wanted to come out and establish the running game. No better chance to do it than they got it done. That was very impressive.
Yeah. Ball started on the Coweta 35-yard line, and 3 plays later, the Indians are in the end zone. Molina's kick is up. It's good. 11:09 left in the third quarter. Indians now jumping out 34-13. Well, as they say, this could get ugly if Coweta's not careful. They have to score. They pretty much have to score this next time to keep this thing going.
Definitely need to answer for sure. But one thing this has done with the Indian, we talked about it early. If they show that they can score on us, we have to go outscore them. Our offensive unit has not been stopped this year. And, we knew we had a little bit better competition here tonight, but they've got the ability to continue to put up points. What that's doing, that should make our defense play with a little bit more freeness, should make them feel a little bit better, and probably going to give them a little bit of confidence.
Yep.
But this right here, the kickoff, that's been a little bit of our issues.
Yep. Molina with a short pooch kick. Ball got a penalty. A whistle blown. Let's see what we got.
I think that they're going to say he called for the fair catch and then tried to advance the ball.
Yeah. Let's see where they're spotted. I think they're going to spot it about the 27-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Geneva.
You would expect, Johnny, that, based on Geneva's arm, you would expect that they're probably going to get a little bit more liberal throwing the ball here in this second half.
Yeah. Gives it to Spawn, gets up the middle, breaks it for about 6 yards, maybe 7.
They're going to speed it up a little bit, too. They're at the line looking for the play.
Yeah. Velasquez and Shane Bond looked like they were on the stop. Geneva in the gun. Give to Spawn again. He gets to the outside on the right side. Gain of about 3.
Yeah, that's on the far side of us. I couldn't tell who was made the initial contact, but there was a host of Indians there.
Yep.
That's the side of Riley Rodriguez.
Yep.
I would imagine he was probably in there somewhere.
Yep. 3rd down, 3 yards to go for a first down. The ball's on the 35-yard line. No huddle for Coweta. Geneva has to get rid of it. I think you might have an intentional. Nope. Well, there's nobody in the area, so I'm not sure why.
He definitely threw it away, but I mean, Trenton Blair came in there and delivered a lick. You know, Trenton coming out of that linebacker position on the blitz, and he got there quick.
And again, you mentioned earlier, where have you been all my life, Trenton Blair?
Yeah, no kidding, man.
He has come out of the woodwork. Well,
that young man has stepped up.
Right. Coweta's going to have to punt it away. Short line drive kick. Henneman's going to let it go past and roll. It'll go down to about the 25, 24, like the 23-yard line, 22-yard lines where they're going to spot it.
Big defensive stance right there. You know, that was a good, solid defense. And just what we talked about, we've been talking about it all night. Put tons of pressure on Geneva. Trenton Blair did that. Didn't have any chance to stand back there and look for an open receiver.
I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be back to help you out. I'm going to step away just for a moment, Jim.
Keeter split out to the right side. Phillips and Ortiz in the backfield. Handoff to Ortiz, left side, cuts it up to the middle, kicks it back to the sideline, going to pick up about 17. Good run there, Jose Ortiz. Be first down for the Indians. Ball's going to be at the Catoosa 38. Got 9:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Indians up 34-13 here in Coweta. Keeter and Henneman split out wide to the right. Chance Kelly in the tight end position, left side. Dalton Robertson and Ortiz in the backfield with Queen. Queen, left side handoff to Ortiz. Cuts it up. Still running. Breaks tackles. Gets it across midfield. Going to be put down at about the Coweta 47. Another first down for the Indians. Two good carries there for Ortiz. Back to back. Up front for the Indians, Teich, Bowline, Yohiro Ortiz. Guys are doing a good job moving people, giving these backs a little bit of space. Once they get space, they've got the ability to use their strength, break some tackles. Henneman split out wide right. Twins left. Direct snap to Queen. He keeps it off the left side, cuts it up. Another good gain, another first down for the Indians. Ball's going to be marked down at the Coweta 31. Jacob Howard checks in for the Indians. Beecham and Treat splits out right. Cole Henneman on the left. Gavin Phillips in the backfield with Dalton Robertson and Queen. Handoff up the middle. Phillips has a little pressure, goes down. Good pickup. Going to get 5. Yeah, they're going to give him 7 on the carry. Indians content here to just run the clock. They've got 13 seconds on the play clock. They'll continue to probably let that run down as long as you possess and control the ball. You control your destiny. 5 on the play clock. Direct snap to Queen. Up the middle, Robertson. Kicks it out right side. Breaks a tackle. Gets it downfield, blocks. Good gain, Dalton Robertson. Another first down for the Indians. Ball is going to be placed, I believe, at the Coweta. That's on about the 12. Schumacher delivers the play. He splits out to the right side. Kelly at the right tight end. Zach Beecham split out to the left. Phillips and Robertson in the backfield. Handoff, Gavin Phillips up the middle. Big hole, bounces left. Going to be brought down, but another real good gain. Going to pick up 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 4. I believe we have to get to about the 2 before we get a new set of downs. Can get a first down without scoring. Keeter splits out to the right. Schumacher to the left. Queen with the handoff off the middle. Dalton Robertson. He's going to score, guys. Touchdown Indians, Dalton Robertson. Once again, pretty easy drive. Indians just dominant. Kept it on the ground. Ortiz picks up good yardage on 3 different carries. Phillips chimes in. Robertson there for the power. Jonathan Molina on to attempt the point after. Queen's got the hold. Snap back, ball down, kicks away, and it looks to be good. I mean, he drilled that one. Indians up 41-13. We've got 6:25 remaining here in the third quarter. We're going to take a short break. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Corbin Robinson with Ameriflex Hose and Accessories. I have a great crew, and they can fix anything from food service, farming, forklifts, excavators, you name it. We have been providing performance products at the best prices for over 35 years. We're a Parker, Gates, and Goodyear distributor. We have hoses from 0 to 20,000 PSI. If we don't have it, we can usually find it for you in the same day.
I guess you can say influence comes in all shapes and sizes. It can push you around and make you feel stupid. It can pressure you to do things you're not really into.
We're back to Coweta. Jonathan Molina with the pooch kick. Ball's going to be fair caught there by the Coweta receiver. They'll take over, 1st and 10. Once again, Indians up 41-13 here with 6:25 remaining in the third quarter of this ball game. J.D. Geneva, your quarterback for the Tigers. Geneva working from the gun. Handoff up the middle. Once again, Velasquez is going to lose his helmet. He'll probably have to go to the sideline. He's going to have to strap it on a little better. Short gain there for the Tigers. Dillon does run to the sideline. Second 9, ball's at the Tiger 26. Geneva, straight drop pass over the middle. Good lick delivered, Gavin Phillips. Clean hit, but he did deliver a blow. Broke up the pass, pass is incomplete, bring up 3rd down and long. One of the things we've talked about, how are this a little bit younger secondary for the Indians. Keeter, Phillips, Henneman, and Beecham getting it done so far. Geneva looks left, passes left, ball's caught, complete. Phillips and Keeter and a host of Indians there for the tackle. Going to be right on the 1st down. It's going to be close. They are going to give him the 1st down. The ball will be at the Coweta 36. Indians in the dime package. Geneva bobbles the snap. He's going to run it. Keeps it up the middle. Brought down for a short loss. Geneva didn't field the snap there. Kind of threw his timing off. Going to welcome back Johnny Casillas here to the broadcast booth.
Well, it's safe to say this game it's getting very, very close to being out of hand.
Yeah, it is. They'll, they haven't shown a lot. A couple big plays, and we've shut them down for, pretty good. And this driver here, they've made a couple of first downs, but they're not doing anything big.
Yep.
If you don't hit a big play and you got the clock against you, it's not a good recipe to win this ball game.
Chapman, the ball carrier. Gain to the 42-yard line. It'll be third down for Coweta.
Jordan Schumacher in the game at the strong safety position there to fill in for Phillips.
Geneva in the gun. Back to pass, looking over the middle. Got a man on the outside. He slips down, gets back up, and he's got enough for a first down. Dalton Robinson was out there.
Yeah, Dalton was in hot pursuit, and the guy just kind of stopped, locked down, took a knee, let Dalton pass by, got up, and continued to run the ball.
Yep.
Picked up another yard or so, but D-Rob was there.
Yep.
Phillips back in the game
for
the Indians.
Ball's on the 50-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers. Geneva to throw, looking left. Now he's looking over the middle. He's got plenty of time. He's going over the middle deep. Had a man out there.
Yeah, had a step on Zach.
Yeah.
But by and large, pretty good coverage.
Yeah. Well, I think if the ball would have been there where the receiver could have handled it, it looked like Zach, all he had to do was just reach in and knock it away. He was that tight.
Yep,
Guy did have a step on him.
Yep. But right there, that does show you the strength of Geneva's arm. He threw that ball about 42 yards in the air, and I mean, it was a pretty close pass.
Yeah. Young man has a strong arm. Second down, 10 for the Tigers. Geneva gives to Chapman, steps one way, goes the other, and gets up to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, Chapman delivered a blow right there to Phillips. That was a blow. I mean, Gavin came in hard, but that was a collision right there.
Yeah.
Glad to see Gavin be able to just jump right up. I mean, that was a lick he took.
Yeah. He'll remember it, but he did take it. He took it.
I guarantee you that was a lick.
Yeah. Third down, 3 yards to go for a first down. Indians going to take a timeout. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer services big stores cannot. We offer free local area delivery, and don't forget to ask about our buy one get one free special on Nature's Bounty vitamins. Come be a part of our Catoosa family.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
Third down for the Coweta Tigers. 3 yards to go for a first down. Geneva and Chapman in the backfield. Hand to Chapman. Try to leap over some of his blockers, but he could have gone around them. Probably would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, right there, though. Just good, strong, physical defense. Shane Vaughn Trenton Blair. They were both there.
Kelly, Chance Kelly.
Yep.
Fourth down, about 2 yards to go for a first down. Coweta's really got no choice but to go for these fourth down plays. Should have been a flag on that one. There's a long pass, and Hayden Keeter out there to disrupt the flow of that one. Good job by Hayden.
Yeah, good coverage there by Hayden, and you're right, Johnny. Should have been a flag for a false start.
Yeah, the receiver took off about half a second.
He knew
soon.
the ball was coming to him, and he just got a little anxious, and wasn't called, but nevertheless, they turned it over on downs.
And it certainly didn't. It didn't do anything to Keeter's concentration. He stayed right with him.
Yep.
Sometimes when those guys jump off, they'll kind of disrupt.
Or you'll stand back and be pointing at the receiver, wanting to let the official know, and then boom, he's
somebody's
gone.
gonna fly right by you. Ball's on the 42-yard line. Daniel Queen still the quarterback. This is Jose Ortiz. Gain to about the 48-yard line. Be second down. 2 minutes left in the third quarter here. Schumacher comes out wide to the right. Zach Beecham out to the left.
Yeah, we've got Velasquez in the backfield now.
Dylan Velasquez to give to Ortiz. Velasquez doing the lead blocking, and he helps Ortiz get up to the 45-yard line, past the 45-yard line for the first down.
I don't know what's going on with Dylan's helmet, Johnny. That's the third time he's lost his helmet in this ball game.
I'm sure we got some more some good chin straps somewhere.
There's something going on. He's got a loose snap or a busted snap or something's up.
Yeah, Cole Hinneman comes out wide to the right. Give to Ortiz. Ortiz is wrestled down to about the 43-yard line.
Only picked up a couple there, Johnny, but made a real good cut at the line of scrimmage to get to turn what would have been a no gain into a pickup of a couple.
Second down. 8 yards to go for a first down for the Indians. Hayden Keeter checks in. He comes out wide to the right. Cole Hinneman goes out left. Ortiz and Robertson in the backfield with Daniel Queen. The give is to Ortiz. Nothing there in the middle. He's stopped immediately. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's Justin Hines.
12 seconds, yeah.
Justin Hines in the backfield there.
That's the end of the third quarter as we move ahead here. Indians just keep pouring it on, 41 to 13, and keeping it on the ground. Just this game pretty much in hand for the Indians.
Yeah, the Indians. That was a dominant third quarter of this ball game. I mean, they got it done. They put together a couple of really good long drives, aided by just pickup after pickup. 12, 13, 15. They did a great job.
Yeah, from this point on, you're going to see a lot of new faces in there, which rightfully we should.
Yep.
Give these some of these guys that don't normally get in there a chance to get some game in, and certainly that does help us down the line.
Absolutely. Give these guys real game time experience, and fortunately for us, this will be the third game in a row in which we've been afforded that luxury.
Yeah.
And a lot of younger players getting a lot of meaningful snaps, and I expect we might. Maybe at the 8-minute mark, or so. I mean, I'm sure we'll probably try to score here with the main units.
Yeah.
But after that, I believe you're right.
Yeah. Start the fourth quarter. Indians with the ball on the 41-yard line. Daniel Queen breaks to the 30. 20. He's going to get it in for another TD. Daniel Queen just racks them up like unbelievable.
Yeah, right there. Good, we talked about earlier. That was really good downfield blocking. Keeter threw a good block, had several more downfield. Let Daniel read them blocks, and if he gets a little bit of open space, he cuts and he's gone. Big game, big score.
Jonathan Molina in to do the extra point. Daniel Queen to hold. Ball is down. The extra point is good.
Yep.
11:46 left here in the ball game. Indians in command, 48-13. And again, we're going to see some fresh legs in there.
Yeah, this game has definitely gotten out of hand. Just here we are early in this fourth quarter. But, yeah, I'm surprised, Johnny. I expected a lot more. I know this Geneva kid or young man, he's got a strong arm, and he puts up really, really good numbers. Hasn't had a lot of success against us.
Right. I started to say, except for a play here and there throughout the ball game, the secondary and the line putting the pressure, secondary have come through with the coverage and the rest of it, as they say, is history. The line have done the rest.
And I think it does a little something to your just in your head when you know that my defensive unit has no ability to stop this team that we're playing from scoring. Every time, it wears on you.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't done them much.
No. Fair catch is called at the 25-yard line where the Tigers will. And they probably could. They may be putting in some fresh legs as well to get some of their young men some experience, because this ball game, for all practical purposes, is over.
Yes.
Again, a reminder: we'll be back on the air next Friday night from Frank McNabb Stadium. It'll be the Catoosa Indians and one of the top-ranked teams in the state, in the country, actually, the Wagner Bulldogs. They're having another banner year, as they always do, but the Indians certainly are going to do what they can to upset this fine Wagner ball team.
Well, I assure you, you don't ever take Wagner lightly. They've got too much tradition. Everybody knows what they've done during across the state in 4A football. But when you look at common opponents, Coweta being one of them, I have to like our chances.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's an injured ball player on the field. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back to Coweta Stadium. You're watching the Catoosa Sports Network.
I am a high school student athlete, which means I'm still learning some of life's most important lessons.
I am learning how to persevere through difficult and challenging times.
And about determination and playing for my teammates.
I'm learning to respect my opponent.
Through participating in activities at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach.
With time, I won't remember the wins and losses.
But I will remember what I learned about how you acted towards my teammates,
opponents, officials, and other fans.
What lessons do you want me to learn?
Here at Catoosa Family Pharmacy, we strive for professional service. Unlike big box stores, we offer a hometown feel with real service. Our quality products are competitively priced, and we often beat large retail chain prices. Since Catoosa Family Pharmacy is an independent store, we are able to offer
11:31 left here in the ball game. We're in Coweta, Oklahoma. The Catoosa Indians well in control of this ball game. 48-13. Give is to Spawn to the left side. Nothing doing there. May have got 2 yards out of the play. Dylan Velasquez on the bottom of the pile, Jimmy.
Yep.
Helmet still intact.
Injured player there for the Indians on that last timeout was Shane Vaughn. Shane able to get up, walk off the field under his own power. Looked to be okay.
Give is to Chapman. Chapman breaks to the right side, gets to the 45-yard line.
Tackle there by Riley Treat. Riley just kind of jumped on his back and
rode it down.
Just rode him down. But you see that big guy coming at you. That's. I wouldn't mind doing that myself.
Yeah.
That guy, that ball carrier is a load, Chapman.
He is. Got him listed at 5'11", 220 pounds. He's every bit of that.
I believe that was Gavin Phillips came in there from his safety position, made a good play, closed a lot of ground.
Spawn, ball carrier, gets the first down for the Tigers. Sean Bell checks in for the Tigers. Chapman's going to get a breather here. (48-13). This is Spawn. Breaks it up to the left side, gets outside, and breaks several tackles. Looks like he gets it down to about the 37, 36-yard line. The first down for the Coweta Tigers. Well, I tell you, these Tigers, even as much as they've been struggling here, have got a great crowd here. This stadium on the home side is packed, and we certainly want to give a shout-out to the Catoosa fans who have made the trip over. They have a pretty good showing over there.
Yeah, I got the center section filled up. Got the band on the, I guess that's the east end.
Yeah, we think. Geneva keeps it himself this time, and he gets almost to the 30-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Now they're going to be at the 34-yard line, excuse me.
Riley Rodriguez and Jose Gonzalez on the tackle there for the Indians.
Chapman checks back into the lineup for the Tigers. 9 minutes left here in the ball game. 48-13, Indians lead it. Spawn, Chapman, and Geneva in the backfield. They give it to Chapman, right side. Breaks one tackle, and he's brought down there. Robertson looked like he was in on the action.
Yep, Dalton Robertson there to get a solo tackle of Chapman. Coweta in no hurry here, Johnny. You can tell they know this game's out of hand. They're just continue to do their thing, but they're not attempting to try to get back in this game, obviously.
Yeah. Give it to Spawn. There's Trenton Blair again comes
absolutely
screaming across to make the tackle.
Came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Stepped in the hole, made a solo tackle. Good job, Trenton.
Good showing by the Catoosa Indians tonight, offensively and defensively. Geneva checking the signals on the sideline. Gives to Chapman. Chapman tries the right side. He's got dragged down. He's tackled from behind by Robertson. Shoestring tackle brings the big man down.
Dalton getting through the line from his linebacker position. Pursues from the backside and just gives up his body, jumps out there and makes a backdoor tackle, and that's for no gain. So they'll have to turn it over on downs once again.
Indians will take possession of the ball.
I said we might do something at the 8-minute mark. There's 7:37 remaining here in the game, and it looks like we have, we do. We have Cody Bush coming on.
Cody Bush coming in. '27 is Hensley.
Nason Hensley.
Yeah. Hensley in the backfield. Give is to Hensley. Takes it out to the right side. Breaks upfield. Good gain by Nason.
Yeah, Nason does a good job. Now, one thing about Nason, when he gets the ball, we talked about Jose running with his head up. Nason's going to put his head down, and he'll never stop moving his feet.
Yeah.
Does a real good job. Runs the ball extremely hard.
Hayden Keeter comes into the lineup, comes out wide to the left. Strausser out wide to the right. Give us to Hensley. Comes out to the left. Cuts back right, and there's being met by about 3 defenders.
Yeah, they had a good backside support. We had a guard pulling on the play to the ball side, and just good backdoor pursuit.
Yep.
Able to catch Nason for no gain, probably maybe a loss.
.625 left here in the ball game. Strausser comes out wide to the left. I believe that's Keeter out to the right. Cody Bush keeps it himself, and he tackled. I don't think he made it. Yeah, he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Might have given him a half yard. That'll bring up 4th down for the Indians.
Our first punt of the night right here, Johnny.
Yeah. 5 minutes left, a little over 5 minutes left in the ball game, and the Indians have to punt it away for the first time. Faulkner gets the punt.
Yeah, that was Irving Friedman.
Yeah, that's not yeah, that's Friedman.
Yep. Pretty good punt there
Yeah.
by Irving.
Yeah. I'm not sure Faulkner's even in there. He might be. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he
He'll
should come in at a corner position.
Yeah, he's over there.
He's over there. Got Kai Faulkner
Yep.
at the other corner. We got Fisher Thomas in at the safety position. Joel Rodriguez at the left corner.
Yep. Chapman with the ball. Barrels his way to the 41-yard line. And I mean barrels his way through.
Adam Shuck in for the Indians.
Yep.
Tristan Martin in at linebacker. Got Riley Campbell in at the left defensive end.
Geneva with the ball. Give this to Spawn again. He gets up close to the 50-yard line.
Joel Rodriguez, Adam Shuck there on the tackle for the Indians.
Give it to Chapman again. Could have easily had a hold call there on number 22. Grabbed a hold of the back of the jersey and trying to pull him back.
Yeah, the last thing these guys, no different than our first unit. You don't want to see Chapman coming at you, but there was a couple that thought, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Riley Campbell in there to assist on the tackle.
Yeah. Spawn, the ball carrier, gets over to the left side. He brought down from behind.
Yeah, that was good.
Ragsdale.
Gavin Ragsdale. That's there again. That was good speed. Laterally down the line of scrimmage and caught him from behind. Good job, Ragsdale.
3:40 left in the ball game here. Again to Chapman. Chapman tries the right side. Cuts up. Gavin Ragsdale again there on top.
Looks like Coweta's content to just continue to run the ball.
Yeah.
They want to they obviously want to keep the clock moving.
Yeah.
But a little bit surprised to see the first unit still out there when they know we have all of ours, younger players out there.
This is Spawn following his blockers out to the left side. Looks like he got outside, but he's going to be brought down. Not sure who that was out there, but
I believe that was Riley Treat on the tackle for the Indians.
Yeah, Coweta's still running their first unit out there. Give up the middle, down to about the 6-yard line maybe.
You know, one thing, Johnny, they do have their first unit on the field, and this second unit of the Indians doing a pretty good job.
Absolutely.
You know, we're giving up some yardage,
yeah.
But this first unit for Coweta is very physical.
Right.
And pretty impressed with the way that this second group of Indians are pursuing the football.
Nice tackle there by Jacob Howard.
Yeah, right there to my point. You know, Jacob Howard in the backfield and refusing to turn loose.
Less than 2 minutes left here in the ball game. The ball's on the 6-yard line, third down. Excuse me, ball's on the 11-yard line. Geneva is still in there. Keeps it himself, goes out to the right side, and he does not make it. Looks like he's going to be stopped at about the 6. Minute and some change left. It's fourth down and about 3-4 yards to go for our first down. Let's see what this young Catoosa defense can do here. Give it to Chapman. Gets outside, and he's going to go in. He loses the ball. Let's see if we got it. Let's see what they're going to call. He lost the ball. I'm not sure if he lost it before or after he crossed the end zone.
I think they're talking as if maybe he might have lost that ball before he.
No, they're going to give him the touchdown.
They're going to give him the touchdown.
Yeah. Well, we don't have instant replay, but I'm pretty sure that when he got to the goal line, he jumped.
Yeah.
Tried to get over the defender, and to me, when he came, that's when whether he was across the line then, I'm not sure. Stevens in for the extra point. His kick is up and good. Minute, 4 seconds left in the ball game. 48-20. Indians with a commanding lead. It's a 48-20 ball game right now, Jimmy. But as you alluded to earlier, take away a play here, play there. I mean, that could be well over 50 points.
Yeah, it's it's not even close on the board, and actually the game wasn't as close as the board would indicate.
Yeah.
Indians have dominated this game offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
And take away a couple of big plays as we've talked about. It's a much different game, but nevertheless, the Indians were impressive tonight.
Yeah. Offensively, Daniel Queen and company absolutely put on a clinic with the running and occasional passing, but it was an offensive display that man, you're really, really happy for these guys and the way they're executing. Yeah. They're almost to perfection the way they execute.
We talked about Daniel having 264 yards rushing just in the first half of this game. We don't have his second half stats just yet, but I think he easily has put up another 100.
Yeah.
So big night for Daniel Queen.
Fair catch made at about the 30-yard line. Come up on a minute left in the ball game. Indians will probably run a play, maybe two. And then they'll take this back, look at the films tomorrow, and then Monday they'll hit the practice field and get ready for Wagner.
Yep. Come Monday, that's what they do. They insert specific schemes that they think is going to work for that week's opponent, and they put in a lot of time. This coaching staff for the Indians work a lot during the football season.
Yep.
And, you know, their hard work is showing off. Coach Meyer and his entire staff, they put in tons of time, and as you can see here tonight, they come up with schemes.
Yep.
They wanted to come up with a scheme that would pressure Geneva, and they've succeeded in that.
Yep, they sure have. 40 seconds left in the ball game. Well, again, it was Daniel Queen and company putting on quite a display that I'm sure the fans here in Coweta have not seen for a while. Cody Bush takes a knee, and that'll do it for the Indians in this ball game. Well, it's a you know, when you wrap up a game like that, there's not a lot you can say, but you can, you know, you want to give Daniel Queen all the credit he's due, and I mean he has done a bang-up job tonight.
I tell you what, Daniel was impressive, Jose was impressive, and all them guys up front creating them holes, creating that space. Total team effort here tonight. I'm happy for the team, for the coaching staff, for the city. I think we opened some eyes tonight. You know,
Yep.
I think there was a lot of people thought this game might be a little bit closer.
Yep.
And you know, I like our chances as we move forward throughout the season.
Well, and you say that because I know in talking to the coaching staff, they too had the same impression that this wasn't a give me. It was even though we knew that Coweta was banged up a bit, it was not a give me, and they certainly were concerned. However, having that concern, these guys they prepared, and they prepared well.
Yeah, they did. Everybody worked extremely hard this week. And yeah, Coweta was down a little bit. You know, we don't know the specifics of what happened, but there's something happened over here.
Yep.
But nevertheless, you put your best 11 at the time on the field and you play the game. And the Indians dominated, and I'm happy for the whole bunch.
Right. Well, that'll do it for us here in Coweta, Oklahoma. The Indians win big, and they'll go home tonight. Eat a little supper. Tomorrow they'll look at films, and Monday they'll get ready for Wagner. And we'll be back on the air on Friday from Frank McNabb Field as the Indians play host to the Wagner Bulldogs. It's going to be one heck of a ball game. For Jimmy Keeter and all the broadcast crew, so long, everybody.